turn that frown around. Bright side vibes bouncing all around. Hopes bursting out, laughter everywhere. Packed with pure joy, we're taking you there. Light mode, wonder we bring. Good times forever, hear us sing. Feel the beat. Flip your feet.
Alrighty then. Welcome in, everybody, to episode 22 of the LightMode Podcast. This week is going to be something I've looked forward to ever since I created this crazy stinking list of wheels of topics. We're going to be talking about hugs. Everybody likes hugs. I like warm hugs. Happy hugs. I'm John, husband, father, lover of Christ. If you're not familiar with us, this is Katelyn and Matt, my crazy co-host that I have suckered into doing this thing called the LightMode Podcast, where our entire purpose is to disappear and then come back like Matt just did. Ta-da! No, our purpose here is to help flip your feeds, turn your doom scrolling into hope scrolling. Our excuse to have this podcast, if you will, is to highlight content creators that make you smile, that make you laugh, that uplift you, that educate you, that inspire you, so that when you do eventually turn to scrolling the internet, because you know we're all going to do it, it's something that God can use to speak to your soul and to take you out of the tailspin that you may or may not be in. That is our purpose here. We thank you guys for joining us. This week is going to be exciting. I know I have an interesting thing that I want to bring up, but I don't want to just jump right out of the bat with it. So I'll ask you guys. I'll ask Katelyn. Katelyn, how's your week been?
It's been okay.
Loaded.
Nothing exciting. Nothing terrible. It's been okay. So we'll go for that.
Okay.
I'll take it.
That's real.
It's extremely underwhelming, but okay.
Yeah.
We'll move on then to Matt, who just confessed to us that he had the craziest week of his life for the 100th time this week.
No, it's good. It's good. Just, busy. Things are busy. I've got to scramble to finish my son's Pine Box Derby car for Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
So that's fun. It's this weekend. I had a charity golf tournament this morning. That was fun. But being out in the sun right now, it's like full on summertime in Florida.
Yeah, Florida went from spring to Hades, in a matter of a week.
Well, when are y'all gonna get the tan? I mean, I know I've got the fake one on right now. I put on extra bronzer. I definitely match you guys for sure, but I at least look at my hands compared to my face in the ground. I just don't match.
Well, that's the real secret, though, isn't it, Matt? Real Floridians, during the summer, we stay inside.
That's it. We have air conditioning.
But
I will say, I also look washed out with this lighting, so I'm a little bit more tan in person, like IRL in real life. But
I can confirm he is dashing in IRL. Takes your breath away.
Easy.
Well, and not to segue into more awkwardness, but what I wanted to talk about, the highlight of my week so far, was band practice on Tuesday night. Let me tell you something. So God, he always has a way of stretching us, right? He always puts us in uncomfortable things. And Jake, if you're watching this, I know you're not, but if you are, buddy, it's all right. He's leading a song on Sunday and playing guitar, which makes him super nervous and feel awkward. I have to play lead electric, which makes me feel super awkward and nervous. And I'm like, dude, I'd gladly switch with you. But in the midst of all that awkwardness, in the midst of trying to remember lead lines that I had practiced and completely removed from my memory by the time it came to actually practice on Tuesday night, I'm sitting there trying to play, trying to worship at the same time. And I hear these sonic overtones from the other side of the stage in my in-ears. And they are these delicious, just super tasty bass riffs from a certain mustachioed man. I have played with a lot of musicians in my life. And Matt, man. I'm just going to make your head swell to enormous proportions here. I played with musicians of all skill levels. Dude, you have a gift, my friend, whether it's on the drums or on that bass. You fit right in the pocket. You know the right moments to play. You know the right notes to hit. Dude, it is just, give me more deliciousness. I walked over to him after practice, and I was like, sir, I'm going to have to cite you for doing indecent things to that instrument during practice.
I will tell you, there's nothing like a good like bass sound to music, whether it's like a bass drum or a bass guitar. It's definitely needed. That depth is needed. It really helps build the emotion in a song. I feel like. But don't doubt yourself on lead guitar, John. Although I have not heard you play at your current church, I have heard you when you were at our church, and I loved listening to you rip on the strings.
But that was a long time ago, Katelyn. That's the part that makes me nervous. This old dog's fingers don't work the same anymore.
I got paws now.
Like I try to play. Anyway.
No, you're too kind. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he's also got this new toy. It's correct me. It's the micro synth. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, by Electro Harmonics. Is that the pedal? Yeah.
It is.
It makes everybody in the room stop. It sounds like it sounds like the Holy Spirit's entered the chat. Is basically what happens.
Is it like an organ, but for like
sort of.
for like a?
It's
Because
like,
you know when you go to those churches and it's like the. Dun,
yes, if it was only the bottom end of the organ, that
Yeah.
that's what it is. And there's like this riff that's like wah ba ba, like he plays like we do a walk down, and it's just oh my gosh, it makes all the rumbly bits like tingle, and it's so good. Everybody in the room stops.
It's fun.
That's awesome.
I'm just happy to be there. So
that's been my segment, Man Crush on Matt.
I bet you, to tie it into the topic though, I bet everybody in the room feels like they just were embraced by a warm hug of beautiful sounds.
That bassification. Yes, it was a sonic hug. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, but seriously, phenomenal, dude. Like I was so happy. I was frustrated. I was nervous. I was getting ready, getting things set up, and then I see you walk through the door. Again, Matt also has the coolest kids on the planet too. So it's like
true.
it's like an entourage that walks around with him that just oozes coolness. But he walks in with his little his bass and his pedal board box, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna go good.
You'll have to put a clip in the podcast of you guys of like y'all playing music at the same time at some
That'd be
point.
fun.
Whether you record it during practice or like y'all need to get used to filming content. I need y'all to step up your game. It's not that hard. You just prop your phone up and you hit record.
Yeah.
Well, the hard part is like I could record my in-ear mix, but it's not. If you're not a musician, you're not gonna get what I'm listening to, because you're gonna hear a click, you're gonna hear MD directions, you're gonna hear pieces.
No, what I mean is like prop your phone up, of like as if you're playing guitar.
I'll just put it at
in the
Matt's
background.
feet, and it's just a straight shot up.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. There you go. That's exactly what you need to do.
That'd be fun.
Maybe I'll get Bella or Jeremy or somebody to. Well, Jeremy was on the drums this week, so we'll get somebody to record at some point.
You just need to invest in one of these.
There you go.
It has a magnetic thing. You put your phone on.
Only if you have an iPhone.
Honestly, no. If you have the magnetic case thing,
I
can.
I don't.
Man,
I don't
come
have
on down
an
to
iPhone.
Florida. Help us out.
You
help
can
us
get
step up our
like
game.
a little tripod. You put your phone on it, just like this, and you set it up, and you can. Oh, there's
Don't
my
you
son.
love it when young
You can
people talk to
record.
us old people like we don't know things?
Well, you gotta get with the gadget program, John.
Listen
You
here,
need
boomer.
content.
Hey, boomer, you can record stuff. I would put in some clip. The live stream, I think they're still working on the mixing there. It doesn't always
It doesn't come through the same.
capture the atmosphere in the room. That's all I'll say about that. But well, I'll see what we can do. If I can get a clip from practice, maybe. Of course, by the time this goes up, we won't be having another practice, but we'll see what we can do in the future. Maybe I'll sneak a little something onto social media, a clip of us playing. So that's incentive to go follow us. Yes, we would love for you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the thumbs up button and smizzack the notification bell. You can also follow us on all the socials. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram. What I post on Instagram often gets shared to Facebook as well. Where else are we? YouTube Shorts. We're trying to do more with the YouTube Shorts as well. And for those of you that don't want to see Katelyn's face or Matt's magnificent mustache, or my varied hats of the blurry nature, you can listen to us on the audio platforms: Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, all of those places. So, and if we should ask anything of you guys, yes, please subscribe. But if you've already subscribed, share us with a friend. You know, spread the spread the insanity, infect other people
There you go.
with hope and
What's
can't
the
talk.
podcast,
Words are hard.
podcast version of Hantavirus or whatever the
Oh,
latest.
Oh my lord.
Let's not.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going
soon?
there again, man. I'm not doing it.
Hey, that could get us trending now.
Yeah,
Just
just hashtag Hanavirus. No.
right.
Oh man. But
Or
anyway.
shadow ban, either one.
Shadow ban, either one.
Well, thank you. I want to say thank you for that digital hug that you gave me, because that was very nice. And speaking of hugs, I know that is our theme for this week.
It is.
And I had a question because I was honestly trying to think of just content creators. Just this is a real, not hot take. Maybe it is a hot take, but like I was having a hard time figuring out like a content creator involving hugs that I like and like feel like is worth sharing. So I was looking for any other alternatives to like just the traditional sense of hug. So I was looking for like what kind of music makes me feel like I'm getting a hug, or like what like I was going all down different rabbit trails and getting lost. So what is like is there any other like version of a hug that like you feel like can be received or expressed in the same
Yes.
way like a physical hug could be? I don't know.
Yes. I would say a couple things, probably weird, but like I have a leather jacket from my grandmother and I miss her. So like a big hug would be like putting that jacket on and feeling that warm hug like as if she was still here. And or as you guys know, I'm very cold natured. So a big warm
Oh,
hug
cold.
is
I thought you
Cold.
said cult.
I
Like,
heard cold
Oh,
as well.
like,
I'm like,
cold.
oh, maybe we need to
Cold.
cut this right
come
now.
to the pavilion, my children, and drink the
cold
Kool-Aid.
natured. I'm always freezing. So like I have a heated blanket. So when I wrap that heated blanket around me, it feels like a big warm hug.
Those
Yeah.
are like two very solid answers. Wow.
I did consider going like the Snuggie route, you know, and like I know there's
Ooh.
accounts that sell the Snuggies or the big oversized blankets. I also considered going the route. I don't know if you've ever come across her. I haven't put her on here before, and I'm still reluctant to because she likes to use wordy dirds. But she has this thing for hugging her cow, and her cow is massive.
Oh.
Like, but she gets her what she call hug aggression out, and she's just like. And the whole cow's just like freaking out, but you know he really likes it. But you know she's just hugging her cow and stuff like that. But you know along those lines, you know I always got to bring it back to food somehow. To me, that comfort meal, like my mom, I love my mom. She was never a fan of cooking. Like she did it because she needed to for us to survive as children. Like she cooked for us, and I know she did it with love, but she did it because, you know, it wasn't her thing. She doesn't love to cook like I love to cook. But there are a few meals that she used to make that just, they don't hit like any, I mean, they hit differently than like her version of chicken pot pie. Like to this day, if I have it, it's like that. It's like that Ratatouille moment where the critic eats the food and it takes him straight back to his childhood.
Yeah.
And to me, that's kind of a warm hug or a warm embrace. It's familiar. It's like being home. And in a way, it's a hug around my tummy.
I like that.
A good movie too, like a good like ending to a movie. I feel like is like that when you like can almost like take a deep breath and like let your shoulders down, like feels like you just got hugged, like that sense of relief. I feel like that's like kind of like the same thing too.
I mean, that's a wild rabbit trail we could go down, but they don't really make movies like that anymore. I can't remember the last time I saw a modern movie that made me just like walk away from the theater super satisfied. Like,
I gotta think about
wow,
that one,
was a good movie. I mean, I went and saw, was it Project Hail Mary? I thought that was a good movie, but to me, it doesn't even rank on my list of like all-time awesome movies. The ones that like had impact on me. It was a good movie, but it's not really one of those that just nails you to the wall. Like there was some.
Well, rom-coms do that for me. Like if it's a good rom-com and like the people, or just a romantic movie, and like the people end up together and they have like a beautiful family and all the things, like that gives me the warm and fuzzy. Or like if someone, I like a lot of cooking competitions, and the person who I was rooting for wins, or like the person who just won American Idol, and the way that ended and turned into like a workshop session and stuff, like to me those are like
That's
moments
cool.
that kind of like can compare to that.
I can go with you there on rom-coms. I know like one of my favorites, and probably one of our family favorites, 50 First Dates. Like that one, that one's always a solid watch. Then there's always the Christmas movies that we watch every year. There's like a series
The
of them in our
Hallmark.
house.
That's why I like Hallmark movies so
No,
much.
no. I said Christmas. I didn't say that Hallmark sugary sweet
But it's
garbage.
just this like one big warm hug. Like I know it's gonna be a happy.
I mean,
ending.
it is
It's
the
wonderful.
same story repeated over. There's a reason why it's a meme. I'm talking about like we watch every year. We watch Serendipity. We watch. I don't know if you guys know that one. John Cusack, Kate Beckinsale.
Been a while since I've seen it, but yeah.
We watch The Holiday, which have you guys ever seen the that face app thing that I did? I think Katelyn, you've seen it. I put my face on Cameron Diaz's face, and it's all scenes from The Holiday.
Yes.
Every year I
remember
share it
that.
at Christmas, and every year I get yelled at.
Oh man, I need one of those shares.
You know what? I'm going to insert that here.
Add me to the list.
And then we also watch, I'm trying to think what else every year at Christmas. Elf.
It's a Wonderful Life. We do.
Elf.
I love Elf.
Now,
Love
I
Elf.
get It's a Wonderful Life,
Yeah.
and I understand the meaning of it in your family. Absolutely, because I know your relatives and all that kind of stuff, but I can't, it's hot take. I can't stand that movie. It is way overrated in my opinion. I have tried to watch it, and I have fallen asleep every single time.
That's my
'cause it is the
brother-in-law.
most boring movie.
My brother-in-law, Brayden, I know you're not listening to this, but the off chance that you are, like, he falls asleep every year. He never makes it through.
I knew I
ever.
liked you, Braden.
That's funny. That's one thing like the family knows you for is falling asleep to this movie. That's a win. That's funny.
But anyway, y'all ready to get into the content creators this week?
Yes, that was a
Let's
good
do
question,
it.
Matt.
Yeah, excellent question. And we're trying to behave ourselves. We're trying not to go down too many rabbit trails this week. But
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry.
On that note, I thought it was interesting because the creators that you guys, well, your creator, Katelyn, I already knew about and follow. I even considered him for this week. So this one's not a shock. Matt, I'm going to have you go first because I don't think I know your creator.
Yeah, this is a big shout out to my wife because she helped me with this one. It's pretty funny.
The real
You
Dustin
go to
Anderson.
Yeah. If you go to his reels, I'm not even gonna intro him because I barely know the guy, but that first video is pretty
Not a
funny.
hugger? Okay. All right. I'm liking this already. All right. So no intro. We're going in blind.
No intro. Just watch the
here we
video.
go. The real Dustin Anderson, who is I'm not a hugger.
I'm not a hugger. And I know a lot of people are, that's fine. I just have never understood, oh, it's so good to see you. Let's just put our whole bodies all the way together and then just squeeze. And I know it's not assault, technically, but it's at least got to be a misdemeanor. Some people, you meet them for the first time and they'll just go for it. They'll just be like, bring it in, I'm a hugger. And you just are like, I'm a runner, so you're going to have
Waller.
to catch me first. And some people, when they hug you, their cheek will touch yours. Like if you hug me and we go cheek to cheek, one of us has to leave this earth immediately. I don't even care if it's me. I'm just not going to share a planet with just a face bandit. And I know that all this says, this is all about me. It says everything about me and nothing about it. You're not the problem. I'm the problem. But just know, if out in the wild, if you see me and you give me a hug, I will hug you back. But it's not consensual. So I hope this helps. I'm not a hugger.
Oh my
That
god.
is hilarious.
So I will say, I guess just as a
Cheek to cheek.
side note, that's not necessarily like the viewpoint that I hold, because I love a good hug. All right, like I really appreciate and embrace, and I feel like it does communicate like care and intentionality. But I will say this is a hot take, and this, I don't know the creators that were sharing the rest of the night. So if you chose one like this, I'm not disparaging those creators, but I've seen a lot of just random cringy hug creators that just stand out there with like a blindfold with a hug, and some of them, I know that there is an OG somewhere that does that, and it's like legit, but there's some weird ones where it's like, all right, brother, you're like 17, and I know that you are looking for like affection in all the wrong places. so there are genuine people that hold the free hug sign out in public, and that's cool, but I just couldn't bring myself to share a different creator than what you selected that does that. So I went this route, just because it's hugs.
So what you're saying, you're the guy that walks up and rips the sign and like punches the guy and runs away.
No. No, I like if I see the sign, I'm probably gonna give that person the most awkward, uncomfortable hug, because it's just that's just fun for me. But sometimes like the cringe posting for like likes and shares, that to me is like.
This video though is literally a great example of different perspectives and how someone could absolutely love something and can have no idea how anybody could take what they love and feel a different way about it.
Yeah.
I never ever thought of a hug that way, and now I will never be able to think of a hug the same.
Yeah.
And that's hilarious. It's just like cheek to cheek, like John, like that's
face bandit.
Well, the funny thing is, like, I can think of two individuals right now that probably are on either side of this. Two people that we both know, Katelyn, and I'll just shout them out. Chris Wilder, who will hug anybody, and then Scott Timmer, who does not like to be hugged necessarily.
I didn't know that Scott didn't like to be hugged.
And then the first time that
I
they
hug him every
met,
day.
and like Chris giving him the awkward hug and not letting go. It's just like, one's stiff as a board, and the other one's like full on embrace, cheek to cheek. Like, again, I'm a big teddy bear kind of guy, so kids for some reason love to hug. I got nothing against kids. I'm just not a kid person, right? Like, Matt's kids are cool because they ooze cool. Katelyn, your kids are cool because they got Tischler blood. That's all I can say. Whatever. They got the big heads. You look at them wrong, they're gonna hurt you. So you got to be nice to them.
Oh, no.
I love my own kids because they're my kids. Other people's kids, not so much. Junior, and I'm not talking about you, Junior. Junior, you're a cool kid, Jason's kid, but he loves to hug. Other kids just randomly come up and give me hugs, and I'm like, you're sweaty, smelly, stinky. I don't even know who your parent is. Why are you hugging me? And it's because I'm round and rotund. I'm just huggable. It's like what is that? If friend shaped, why not friend? So they just they go and hug. But to me, the awkwardness doesn't happen until it's like either too long of a hug, or have you ever experienced the pelvic connection? That's when it crosses the line for me. Like. I've had dudes and girls hug me before, and it's like they go in from the top, and then like the rest of the body moves in, and that's when I'm like, okay, that's weird.
No, I've never had that.
Like, are you about to start humping my leg like a dog? Like, what are you doing?
Maybe just my wife.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, well, wives are different. Like, I welcome the pelvic connection there. But
I will say there's someone in my life who I love him. He's and I think he's the only person that can get away with this. But like, we'll go in for the hug. And we'll just like your whole back, like just rubbing your back and like grab the back of your head and just like, man, just like patting you and like rubbing your head. I'm like,
that's a little weird if it's not dad.
Love you, bro.
See, but what's crazy is it's like I am the type of person that if I meet somebody for the first time, like my TikTok friends who I met for the first time, like I've conversated with them for over a year online, but like first time meeting them in person, I give them a hug, and and now listening to this guy's perspective, I'm like, wait, like, what if they are germaphobes or they don't like it? Like, should I, like, because I literally say like, hey, sorry, I'm a hugger, come here, like, I just now I'm like, oh gosh, I have a different perspective now, and it's
Well, I would say let's watch one more video from him. Just below this one.
So is he a comedian? Is that like his thing?
I think so. You'll see the second video.
I hope
actually,
this helps. Unpopulartshirts.com. That must be
so
all
his other shirt says no hugs, but it's the video right below the one we just watched on the left.
This one.
Yeah.
Marriage. Oh no.
Okay. Wait, is that the one? Marriage.
I know marriage is a competition.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I know marriage is a competition. I just don't know all the rules yet. my wife started doing this thing where she'll call me while she's vacuuming. And I know she's trying to send me some specific kind of message, but I don't know what it is because I can't hear it because she's vacuuming. Like, what are we using phone calls as weapons now? Is that am I supposed to call you back from a roller coaster? Is that how I win? I wasn't trained for this. I don't know any of the new rules. I don't read Cosmopolitan. There's probably an article in there somewhere about like how to win your marriage with phone vacuuming. I don't even want to play the game. I know the other contests. Like I know the one about let's see who can sleep the least amount of time, and I've been winning that one pretty much the whole time. It doesn't seem to make any kind of difference though. Man. But if you've had this other way, like if your wife has been phone vacuuming you and you managed to win, how did you do it? Just how did you do it? Let me know. Thanks.
Yeah. Actually,
I know marriage is.
I thought about, so that was my bad. It was the next one, real estate, but we don't have to watch it. I know.
No, I'm down to watch it. I love this kind of humor. Like
he's funny.
This is humor and wittiness on another level. Like I don't think people understand the type of thought that has to go into that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
For me, it was the real estate one that was funny. The one next to that video.
This one, real estate agents.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Real estate agents, what does it feel like to have the kind of confidence to just put your face on the billboard next to like a major highway and just be like, well, that ought to do it. Like people must call you all the time and say, I wasn't going to sell my house, but then I saw your beautiful face. It was love at first sight. I need you to sell my house now. Like I have a hard time with just putting my face on my face. Like I don't even want it there some of the time. I feel like if I put my face on anything, everybody from my life would call me and be like, what are you doing? How many hugs do you get as a child to where you grow up and you're just going to put your face all over and then you're just going to be fine? Like you think everybody's just going to be fine with it. But good for you guys. I mean, it must work. Otherwise you wouldn't keep doing it. So good for you. Congratulations on your face. I hope you keep it. I hope your face works. Real estate agents.
I hope your face works. I love all these comments. As an agent, it takes lots of hugs and some blind delusion.
So, anyways, that's my hug content creator. So
that's funny.
Maybe a little bit of a different spin on it, maybe.
The Deadpool of hug content creating. He's the anti.
I love how there's some people who can literally say what you're thinking in a way that's funny. Because there's some things that I don't know about you. Maybe I'm just weird. I know I'm weird. Don't even say it, John. I know it. But
at least you've embraced it at this point.
It's like I have these thoughts, but like if I tried to relay them out to the world, it just wouldn't make sense. But he says it perfectly.
Knowing is half the battle, Katelyn.
Yeah.
All right, so the real Dustin Anderson, worth a follow. Yeah, I love that kind of humor. Let's see here. All right, and let me fix something here real quick.
And all my comments about other content creators that hold signs that say free hugs, I know there's probably going to be some on this.
Yeah, you're about to regret that statement.
I don't. This isn't directed at those because I'm sure if we're sharing them, they're worthy of sharing. I think my algorithm just has a lot of cringe, and so I get the B movie versions of all of our content creators.
I'm gonna go ahead and go next because I have one of those content creators, sort of, not quite. He's not the super cringe type. He has a mission behind why he's doing it. He's kind of we'll talk about him. But Katelyn, I'm saving yours for last because I'm probably going to get emotional.
Yeah,
on yours. Let's take a look here.
I stumbled across mine. It was great.
So Sebastian Gomez, he does have I wish I could grow a mustache like that. If I could grow a mustache like that, the beard would be gone in a minute because the main character there is the mustache.
I should try that.
But can you get it that thick? Like he's one of those guys that has that big upper lip. That has, and now we're on mustache talk. But some guys, they got like a full inch between their upper lip and the bottom of their nose, and they can grow that full stache. I've got this little chicken French dude space. Like I could do the pencil mustache and go, oui, 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 oh, croissant.
Like the chef off of Little Mermaid.
Yes.
Like the
poisson, poisson.
You have like your cigarette that's on like an extender, like I don't know.
Oui, oui. Oui, oui. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Sorry.
All right, sorry. French deviation there. but this guy, what he does, he uses it. He doesn't always do hugs, but that is one of his shticks where he has a silence like free hugs, but he uses it as the icebreaker to talk to people and then pray for them. So it's kind of an evangelistic outreach that he does. Sometimes he gets hugs, sometimes he doesn't. But like this is one I was playing for you guys earlier when I was testing things, but this is kind of what his content's like right here.
Free hugs, let's go! Free 99! What's up? How's it going? What's your name?
Kelly.
Oh, this is a great hug. Thank you so much.
What are you doing?
The reason I'm doing this is because I believe in Jesus. Cities like this, it can be very stressful, very loud, very chaotic. But if you could take those moments to let people breathe and be still for a second and pray for them, then why not? And so my intention here is just to pray. Lord Jesus, I just thank you for Kelly. God, I just pray right now that you meet her. I think the beautiful thing that we experience when we walk with you, Jesus, is that we get to experience servanthood. And we get to experience and walk in your steps, even though it's so hard. There's this scripture where Peter talks about following Jesus and how hard it was. And he kind of yells like, Lord, if these people can't enter the kingdom of heaven, then who can? And he yells to Jesus saying, we've given up everything for you, Jesus. Lord, you looked at Peter and you recognized it. You said yes. And Lord, I just cast out any doubts, any fears, any stresses, any weight that, Kelly has been going through in giving up these things for you, Lord. And we just pray that beautiful moments come out of this, and we say this in Jesus' mighty name, amen. Oh, I love that. Let's go. Proclaim that faith.
Oh,
Let's go.
God.
Thank you so much.
Brought me tears, man.
To join these trials, because these trials refine your faith, but they get you closer to Christ, and you become whole and complete, the scripture says.
Yeah.
And you will lack nothing, and I'm believing for that. Free hugs, let's go.
The cool thing is, anybody of us that knows, there are times that people just need that, right? Yeah. Like they're going through their life and they've said something to God, God, put somebody in my path. And it's, in my opinion, these guys are a little on the insane side because they have a boldness in their faith that just doesn't come naturally to me. Like, I'm happy to share about Jesus with anybody that may ask. I'm also not that person that's just going to stand in the middle of a fair and be like, you want to talk about Jesus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. And I like his approach to it because, like,
quit trying to defend your earlier statement, Matt.
No.
Just
he diffuses like the cringe, awkward hug creators because he's like, I feel like he diffuses it with just the way he's like, "Come on in, free 99." Like it's like just the way his tone of voice and just excitement just like kind of diffuses any kind of doubt. Like, this guy's just a weird person. Like,
I will say, if I saw him out and about, if he didn't talk or invite, I would say I would not give. His stash would be too intimidating for me.
That's because you're afraid of the
fair.
Police. That's okay, Katelyn. He's got a cop stash.
He does have a cop stash. But no, I love this. I love what he does. It just warms my heart. And every time people, I don't know, I love when I hear people pray over people. It gives me chills. Like, I literally can like feel the chills.
He does other content too, where the stuff where he's talking to the camera and stuff like that. But I'm a fan of the hugging stuff. Like here, this one for instance, I've watched before. It's a pretty good one.
Free hugs, bro. Really? Let's go.
Oh, you can take that.
Heck yeah, brother.
You
need it today?
How you doing, brother? How you been? Good.
By the way, my name's Sebastian. Nice to meet you, brother.
Sebastian, nice to meet you. Brian, nice to meet you.
You don't have to share too much if you don't want to, but what do you need to say?
Just too much going on.
Yeah.
Feel that.
Yeah. The reason why we do this is just we believe in God, and we want to just share the love of Christ to people.
I want different things, I've been doing this for a while on and off, so hopefully 2026 is the year that I decide to leave this boulevard, because it's a very spiritually and energy-wise, it's a very negative place to be here. I don't know what it is, but people will come to slap you for no reason just because you're giving free hugs and you're preaching Jesus.
If you don't mind, we'd love to pray for you right now.
Let's do it.
Lord, I just pray for Peter and Milo. Whatever stress he's going through, financial stresses or emotional stresses, give him direction this year. Let this be a year of clarity, a year of just prosperity, and a year of just where he knows that you are watching his back. I pray that you meet him in intimate, personal ways that just show him that you are so real, God. I pray that things in his past just really just stop shouting at him, and that he just gets to look at the future and look straight at you, Jesus, because you love him.
God, I just want to pray for Peter and just guidance. I just want to bring clarity to his life. Whatever the enemy has hold of him, I rebuke that. Whatever trial you have them on, whatever challenge, whatever life brings them, I just pray that you are with him always. Just help him recognize that he is always there for you. In Jesus' name I pray.
Amen.
Thank you guys.
Peter, thank you for coming up, man. Praying for a great year, bro. Seriously. Free hugs, bro.
That's cool.
What stood out to me about that one was all the people that watched. Yeah, the snake was drawing attention, but it's like they also got to see these two dudes praying out loud for this guy. And people that we take for granted, going to church every Sunday and being around other Christians, that to some people, that is such a foreign thing to have the willingness or the audible hearing of a prayer to God and to Jesus.
It surprises me. It surprises me when I was praying last night on TikTok, and every time I do it, I've been doing it for a year, it catches people by surprise. And it's like, oh my goodness, it's awesome to hear you do that. I needed to hear that. I've not ever found someone. I've never been prayed over. It's wild.
Yep.
How it's so foreign to some people.
Well, it's shining a light into their life. It's allowing that hope to transit, the hope that's inside us to transition. Even if you're not, what's so cool about what you do, Katelyn, is you're not even physically there with them, but your voice, the audio, it still carries the weight and the power of the Spirit of God and the hope that brings into people's lives. It's still powerful, even across the digital universe, if you want to call it that, across the internet. It can impact people on the other side of the world just from simply turning your heart towards God and praying for them. That's the power of our God.
It's one of my most favorite things that I get to do. And what has happened over time is the fact that people discover I do it and they come. And sometimes they mistake. It's they ask for a prayer request. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, it's not Tuesday. I'm like, oh, girl, it don't have to be Tuesday. Let's go, it's fine. I'm like, you come anytime. Or they do it one time and they come back and they're like, hey, that thing that you prayed for me, it happened, or it didn't happen, or this or that, and we get to talk about it. Or they come back and they remember. And then they're like, oh, by the way, can you pray for me for this? And it's like, oh, absolutely. And it's awesome to be able to share the power of prayer with people.
Yeah, absolutely. So Sebastian Gomez, he's on multiple platforms. Obviously, we highlighted him on Instagram. He also has got, I think they have other social media accounts called Prayers for Strangers. So it's not just him, it's him and a bunch of other people that do these things. So go check them out. Links in the description below.
I'm gonna follow him to bring up the group average in my current hug content. Obviously, what I've been
your
getting
quotient of cringe content's too high, is what you're saying.
I'll send you some examples after this. I don't want to blast anyone on the podcast. I'll cite references for what I was talking about.
All right, so Katelyn's creator is gonna bring the feels. Just saying.
Oh man.
Yeah, so this creator,
Zachery Dereniowski.
I have followed for a while, and I followed on Facebook. It's the type of creator that I'm sure everybody has seen because it's these types of videos pop up on people's feeds. It gives them the feels, just like John said. But he's doing remarkable things. And ironically, I didn't choose him because of this. After I chose him, scroll down his feed, John. Don't click on anything. Hug, 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 hug after hug. And so I was like, okay, this is a perfect creator. But he poses as a homeless person, a poor person, or someone in need. And his goal is to find someone kind.
Yep.
He'll occasionally highlight the rejection that he gets from people or the people who view him as less than, but then you see people who are going through devastation in their lives, but they are so kind and they will literally give someone their last dollar. And then he figures, before he reveals himself, he figures a little bit more about them and then their story, and then he does the whole here's $1,000 or here's that, and then changes their life, and then does a GoFundMe. So I want you, John, to click the first video, because this is his most recent video. I think it was 5 days ago. There's an active crowdfund thing out there. If you feel so led, if you're watching and listening to this, and you feel so led. But let's watch this first one. It popped up on my feed today.
Could you help me up by any chance?
Pardon?
I can't stand up on my own. Could you help me up by any chance?
Yeah, sure.
Can't see.
How did you get here?
I got my shoes robbed.
I don't want you to fall.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
You got your shoes wrong?
Yeah. I don't know where the bus is. There a bus nearby?
Oh my God, yeah. Well, you can't go barefooted like that.
Sure, I have socks.
Can you wait here?
Okay.
Okay, just
I'll wait right here.
yeah, just wait right here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get him inside and just sit. And then I'll bring you. Yeah, I need to get him something. There's a Goodwill. I can go get something for him.
Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't have any money though.
Don't worry, we will figure that out. So just wait for me, okay, please?
What's your name?
My name is Queen, so just hold on. He got you.
Oh, you got shoes?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I can get you to the bus stop and get maybe a bus ticket.
Are you with somebody?
Yes. I want to get him a compression socks because his legs get swollen.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Victor.
I'm Zach.
Nice to meet you, Zach.
Are you okay? Are you sick?
I've been sick. I've been battling with stage 4 cancer.
We're giving 3 months to live. Like, why are we even talking to a stranger? You know what? Let's get you settled.
Can I give you a hug, Victor?
Thank you. Oh my God.
Yeah, there
Love
it is.
you.
Oh my God, who are you?
How are you staying strong?
We have each other. And we trust God. Like, He's made it this 4 years. And we're just trusting God that He will leave.
Is there anything you can do at this point?
Well, I did a lot of research and I found out there's a place in Mexico, but we can't afford it. I can take him there and he will get a chance to leave.
Victor, what's your dream right now?
Somebody well again to do what I used to do. I've fallen off course of my dream completely. I'm emotionally down, physically.
Can you wait? Let me take him to the bus station and get him a bus pass, okay?
Before you do that, hey Victor, I'm not blind.
Oh.
He is huge.
Why are you doing that? What happened?
I was just trying to find somebody kind.
You stole from me.
You're not blind? Can you see me?
I can see you.
What is he wearing?
It's wiping his face right now.
Oh my God, he can see.
And you have a bonnet on.
Oh my God, you can see.
And I actually have something for you. I have $1,000 cash.
Oh no. Oh man.
I hear a lot about sinners.
You need the shoes.
Oh God, you leave. God leaves. God leaves. God leaves. God leaves. God leaves. Oh my God.
Cause the way that the sky opens up.
Dang it, Katelyn.
You don't know what you have
This
done.
got me today. This got me earlier today.
I came here to come up my socks with my last money that we have.
You're gonna give me your shoes. Why?
Because it's better to keep than to receive.
I have friends and I'm gonna try to come together and help you get that treatment in Mexico too. I have 50 million friends.
The lady just called me and I told her that we would not be able to make it. She called me from the facility because I was making inquiries. And I told her that we can't make it. I'm exhausted everything and we don't have the money. We sold our home 3 years ago and I have been spending that money just to make sure he gets well. You're gonna leave, Victor. You're gonna leave. You're gonna leave. You're gonna leave.
Could you help me up by any chance?
So this is like fresh. So normally I like to show a creator where we know the outcome weeks later, but they just posted this. So in his like link in his bio, there's like a crowdfund me for like this particular family, and it's just I loved one. I've literally stumbled across it today. and found it, and I was like, oh, this is HUGS, and oh my god, like it tugged on me. Like, I mean, I feel like we've all been there where we have felt like we've given our last little bit to something, and someone's blessed us in some way, and we're welcome to watch any more, but like that to me, that was just like, oh,
I don't know if I could take any more.
Yeah, well, I followed him for a while. He's a pretty big deal. He's definitely gained more and more followers. It's also allowed him to work with other big celebrities. I think one of the very first videos I ever saw by him was him working with Jelly Roll. And it was kind of the same deal where he was barefoot, and then the person that came out to help him brought like their own shoes to him, and he was asking them, like, what are you doing in town? And they were like, well, we were going to try to go to the Jelly Roll concert, blah, blah, blah. And well, it turns out, surprise, here's money, here's tickets to the concert. So some of it, I think, is a little orchestrated. It doesn't change the fact that he's helping people. It also doesn't change the fact that people, what I love about it is he's waiting for them to even if he knows that he's trying to target a certain person, they still have to bite. They still have to be the one to reach out and offer to help, which justifies all the support and the reason why he's even there, right? Yeah. If he's pointed in the direction of somebody, it's because they're deserving, because they really would give what they had without any return. I thought it was cool. Like that one we just watched was actually Matt, one of your creators a couple weeks ago, Sam's POV.
I can't do it. So you can't see it, but this is the GoFundMe right now, and it's up
I think
to
I can get to it from here, right?
536,000 plus raised of the $750,000 goal.
This one, right?
Which is super cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super cool.
So, but what I was saying is the guy Sam's POV that you did. Yep. He's watching it. He's liking it. He probably donated to it, knowing him, you know. But it's the perfect lob up into the air, Katelyn, of why we're even doing this podcast, to prove and to show that social media, technology, when used for the right reasons, can change people's lives.
Yeah.
Absolutely can change people's lives. But anyway,
like that's such a cool job to have. Think about it. I'm sure there comes challenges and things like that, but the ability to be able to give the way that like a creator like that can give is so neat, and that it's being used for such good. And to see lives change that's literally an answer to prayer, and like to see someone's genuine reaction, it like awakens the hope inside of you.
And I was going to say too, I mean, just to tag on to what you were saying, Katelyn, like it is so cool as a creator to be able to bless someone in that way. But the reality is, like, think of all the people that currently do that without the cameras, without the ability to advertise it and give money. And I think about so many like people who, because I used to do this, I used to be part of a missions team, and we kind of transitioned stateside several years back, and we were doing a lot of just street evangelism. And I just remember even like we did an outreach at Mardi Gras, and a lot of people there in need on the streets, and various, like capacities of, whether they're homeless or they're just sloshed drunk, but going there knowing that we have hope and we carry like God's peace and truth and the things that are really going to transform their lives beyond just what money could do temporarily. And I think there's just like, even for me, as you were saying that, I was just kind of encouraging myself, like, man, I need to get back to doing this, even though I can't just walk around with like stacks of like hundreds given out to people. Like,
hey, that could be part of God's plan.
Yeah, it could be. And honestly, like that's honestly been a prayer of mine. Like I want to be able to like to just give so freely that it's like just it means nothing to me. But not means nothing, but like it has no
hold of you.
There you go.
Yeah.
But just remembering just some of the encounters that I had, and like hugging people where they're at Mardi Gras or wherever, just crying, breaking down because like they encountered truth and freedom in that moment. Carried.
There you are.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I just pray that carried beyond just that moment, but it was like transformational for them in the long run, beyond just temporary money. Not to say that what he's doing is not good, because it's so cool to see people get blessed, like that first family that they knew where their hope was found, like when she
absolutely.
it was just so cool. I don't know, just even to see that juxtaposition was really cool.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Gives me chills every time I get to see like something like that, and God get all the glory.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we had the intent of keeping this short, but we're already at an hour.
Well, there we go.
So, do we, Matt's Manly Minute or the Bright Side? Which one do we want to do?
Matt's Manly Minute.
Oh, let's do
okay,
it.
he's throwing it.
I got one that I can actually keep at a minute.
Okay, cool. All right, let's do this, and then we'll do this.
Matt's Manly Minute.
Well, just on the topic of hugs, Katelyn, as we were talking before we started recording, reminded me and kind of like affirmed what I was going to share, and just thinking from the perspective of a father, how important it is just to hug your kids, and golly, man, that's been something for me that, like, I'll probably get emotional too. Just my dad was always super affectionate, and just growing up, I never had a doubt of his love for me, just because of the way he would embrace me and just tell me, how much he loved me. And now that he's passed away, like, it's still something that I still hold so closely, to my own heart. And it's something that, like, just with my own boys, I want to live out. And so for oh man,
there you are.
Try that again.
I keep breathing. Well, I was just gonna say it's something for my own boys that I've wanted to continue just to implement, and I know it might get super annoying to them at times, because I love to hug them and just remind them, like, of my love for them just through my embrace, and so many kids don't have that, and that's just something that can really just be so foundational in their own self-confidence and just their understanding of feeling a father's love, feeling the love of a parent. So that's really, it's an encouragement to all of you fathers and parents and people who are in positions of, like, taking care of children, like truly hugging them and just affirming them in that way is so foundational for their self-confidence and just for, like, being affirmed in their identity, knowing that they are loved. And yeah, I don't know, hug your kids. I love them. I love my boys, and
Hashtag
we're gonna
hug your
go after
kids.
this.
And that's been
Matt's Manly Minute.
Matt, I know you're frustrated right now. It's funny that was your Manly Minute, because at the end of this, I wanted to kind of just say, before we go into looking at next week's topic, hug kids, hug teenagers. When I used to do youth ministry, it never, I don't know, I think I've said this before on the podcast, it blew my mind that some of them go through entire days, if not weeks, without physical contact from somebody that loves them. And it's not just teenagers. Again, I'm cuddly. People think they just hug me, but I have learned over time to be quick to allow that hug, especially for older men and women, other people that maybe are lonely in life, that the impact and the power that physical connection can have on them. There's a few people in my life that I can think of right now. Some of them have passed on, but that hug on Sunday meant the world to them. That someone, that you would take the time out of the busyness of doing the church stuff to come over to them, to say, how are you doing? I love you, and give them a hug. Man, I hope somebody does that for me when I'm old and can't get out of the pew. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know who I still do that to every Sunday that she's there, John?
Who?
Alfreda.
She's she's a firecracker, that one.
She is. You know who else has given me, like, the most like unexpected warmest hugs that I've ever received from a non-family member is Carolyn Wells.
I believe that. Absolutely.
It was like one of those moments, like I had just finished at church, like probably at like a women's revival night type of worship night. And I had spoken on the mic about something in my life that, you know, I carried since being a child. And I was like obviously overcome by the Holy Spirit and of emotions. And like, I guess I was trembling and I didn't realize it. And she came over and she gave me this warmest, tightest embrace. And normally when you are hugging someone that you're not typically hugging or like, or unexpected, you're almost like but it was one of those hugs that you kind of just melt into. And it's almost like a type of thing. Yep. It was one of the most memorable hugs I've ever had.
Yep. Awesome. Hugs matter. Hashtag free hugs. All right, so let's pick our next topic, shall we?
We shall.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do that.
Oh, cozy. I hope it's cozy.
That. And let me make sure that Hugs is out of here. I think I removed it last week. Yep, it's out of here. Okay.
Nice.
Man, we are down to 29 entries. Time to spin that
wheel.
I didn't hear any audio that time. That's probably my bad.
No, we can hear it.
Really?
Oh.
Softness.
That can go lots of different ways.
Who picked these topics?
We could go skincare. We could go blankets. We could go
Soft kitty, warm kitty. Softness.
Think about that one.
All right. On that note, next week, episode 23? 23, because this one's 22. I'm starting to lose count, guys. Episode 23, softness. And
we should go ASMR style. Soft spoken.
Oh, that does remind me. I'm sorry to everybody that heard my heavy breathing last week. My microphone was right underneath my chin, and I'm trying to edit the audio, and all I can hear is Darth Vader. I couldn't get rid of it, so my apologies. My microphone's a lot farther away this week, so hopefully you don't hear me mouth breathing.
Oh, man.
We're professionals.
As you can tell by my stellar internet connection.
Oh, if for whatever reason you're not subscribed yet, please take the time now to hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, smizzack the notification bell, share with friends and family, share with people that you don't like. Share it is the point there. If you want to listen to us on the audio only, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, we are there as well. And I need to get this neon green off of my face. Before we say, any final thoughts, guys? No thoughts. Smooth brain. I've been wanting to come up with a tagline to say, but I'm just delaying this even more. At this point, see you next week. Peace.
LightMode, turn that frown around. Bright side vibes bouncing all around. Hopes bursting out, laughter everywhere. Packed with pure joy, we're taking you there. LightMode.